morning, everyone. Thank you for coming here today. It's my pleasure to have such an amazing audience as I deliver my speech. Ladies and gentlemen, have you heard about an inspiring quote given by Pope John Paul II? Says that the earth will not continue to offer its harvest except with faithful stewardship. We cannot say we love the land and then take steps to destroy it. As time passes by, we cannot control the growth of our population. As the population increases, the needs of the people also increase. However, the biggest question for us is, do we still have enough natural resources to sustain the needs of every individual in this society? What if these natural resources are gradually depleted and are no longer able to provide sufficient supply for the needs of the people? It is such an important environmental issue that we should take seriously. It must be addressed as early as possible. Everyone should start to act now before it's too late. As the quote says, it will not continue to offer its harvest except with faithful stewardship. So as in nature, our natural resources cannot continue to supply our needs. The time will come when it can no longer able to provide our necessities in our daily lives. But we can do something about it. As a human being, our role is to be a good stewards of nature. We must learn to care, to preserve, conserve, and act in order to maintain its resources. And one of the best ways to do it is recycling. Before I continue, let me ask you this. What do you think about recycling? It is essential. Recycling is simply the process of reusing a waste material and turning it into a useful product. In our daily lives, there were a lot of materials that we can still keep for recycling, such as cardboards, glass, plastic bottles, cups, and etc. On the other hand, in today's generation, we are not yet experiencing a serious shortage of raw materials because maybe our supply is still sufficient for us. However, nature doesn't have the capability to produce trees in just one glance. It took a year to grow to be able to use in making products, and there was a lot of materials made from trees. By any chance, my dear people, our supply could be insufficient. Don't you think about our future generations? Your children, grandchildren, nieces and nephews? What do you think will happen to them if there are no natural resources to supply their needs? That is why it was a call for us to start to act, care, and recycle so that we can at least preserve some of our natural resources for future generations. If we do not recycle, our Mother Earth will be in danger. But you know, it is our duty and responsibility to take good care of our nature. Through recycling paper products, we can save numbers of trees to be cut down every year. example of recycling. That is why all of us must understand the importance of recycling waste material. Aside from this, it has also a lot of benefits. It saves our natural resources, it saves our forest, it preserves our nature, and also it saves energy. By recycling, we can save the energy that will be used to create new products. We all know that we already have our Ecological Solid Waste Management Act, but some of us are still not aware of it, and others are just ignoring this act. However, through recycling, it can also help us to reduce pollution. By reusing plastic and paper materials, we can avoid air and water pollution. Recycling is the key in preserving our natural resources. It is significant both in our environment and to us. Each of us needs to know the essence of recycling in order to bring back the beauty of nature and for us to breathe fresh air, drink clean waters, and have sufficient and sustainable living. We must start now to act, recycle, and be responsible citizens that will make responsibility for our environment. And it is not too late to do something and help to save our Mother Earth, specifically the future of young generations. According to Jeffrey Sanderson, if you care about the environment and how it will affect mankind, then recycling shouldn't take a second thought. I want you to reflect on it, and I also encourage you to do recycling as it could help us to preserve and conserve the beauty of our environment and its resources. Time is running out. Let us all start to act, care, and recycle.